Ejecto-Ceto rods and pistons so I can mic out the journals on the crank for rod bearings and T-gauge the cylinder bores so I can just check piston to wall. I already got standard pistons, so they're going in there. Just, I guess, peace of mind. Hopefully I'll come up with a good number for piston to wall clearance. Plug back in. In case I wobble it around. I'm going to move it a little bit so you see better. There's still oil in it. Pretty black. Full though. View for you guys. Yeah, it's not bad. It's a little far away, but it's okay. Hopefully there's not a bunch of coolant in the sleeves. I have no idea. Oh, it's got a burn valve. Sponsored by the Maine Tourism Association. Huh. It's kind of funny. This guy was like, "Oh, it ran great." If that's the only problem, that's the least of my worries. The pistons are actually really clean. Let me show you the valve here. Probably why the car got all torn apart, parted out or whatever. Should stand up on its own. Just leaking oil all over my bench top that I weld on, so I don't want oil all over that. Old shirts work good for rags, guys. I got a million of them, so. It's like just one exhaust valve on cylinder 3. If you guys don't know about Hondas, cylinder 3 is typically the hottest cylinder, so I'll show you that real quick. Just gotta undo my little mount here. Look at that big old chunk burned right out of it. The rest of the head blow looks really good. I've got some valves from, I got 2 other heads, so hopefully I can just lap those in and then I'll check them to see if they're leaking. But look at these pistons. Usually there's carbon like all over, like there's some clean spots on these, which is pretty cool. Right on the little quench spots here. And clean. And the sleeves look good. A little scoring. A little scoring in this one though. Should be alright. Spin it over here a little. Check these other ones out. So it looks like cylinder 3 has, get this timing belt out. There we go. Cylinder 3, the one that burned the valve, has got some scoring here. Let me get a light. Show you guys. See that big line right there? It's pretty deep, actually. I don't like that at all, but I'm just gonna have to ball hone it and see how it looks afterwards. That's all I can do, really. So the rest of the cylinders, the other 3 look great. So I can just barely catch my nail on it. So the funny thing is that piston doesn't. I wonder if it's scored because the piece of the valve came off. But there's no dents or anything in the piston that looked like it was bouncing around on top, so I don't know, maybe just a little debris got in there between the piston and the wall and was scratching it up. I don't think it's a huge deal, but I hate to see that. This thing's just going to get flogged to death anyway, so it's not really... I'm still going to use the thing, whether it cleans up with the ball hone or not. I'm sure some of you guys will love to hear that. So I'm going to put the camera back in my mount here, and then I'm going to take the pan off and fire those pistons and rods out. Okay guys, I'm going to pull the pan now. I rotated the engine back down because I figured if I did it while I was flipped upside down I'd get oil everywhere, so I'm going to do this first and then I'll flip it back over. I wonder if this is the original gasket. Every single bolt came out, no problem. Like, that's unheard of, like in Maine. Usually the heads of the bolts are and the nuts are so rusted you gotta like use like strip the extractor like sockets. You got every single one of them. Awesome. Fighting the gasket a little bit here. There we go. Hanging on to the studs or something. Oh, there we go. Looks pretty grimy, but it's not too bad. This engine only had 115,000 miles on it. If the guy was legit with me, I don't know. He gave me the speedometer, or the gauge cluster from the car that it came out of, allegedly, and it only had 115,000 miles on it, so I'd say the head looks like it, except for that burned valve. It looks super nice. Yeah, let's turn this over. Get the main cap or girdle off. Sometimes these are tight, man. I got a little plastic headed piston hammer type thing. I bought it as a set right out of school. Thought I would use it all the time. It's like, I mean, it works good for this, but I way overpaid from a Blue Point Snap-on credit that I got when I graduated from Universal Technical Institute. But here we are, I'm using it, so. Got some oil coming out of there. Well, what do I do with that now? Let me lay this towel out. So all the rod bearings looked good. I had a couple straggler, actually it looks like all of them except for one main bearing stayed in the, kind of stayed on the crank. Kind of weird, but that one looks good. I'm gonna probably buy new bearings, so I don't really need to remember where they were. I'm not going to take the crank out because the oil pump's still in and the remain seal carrier thing is still in there. But the crank looks awesome, so that's really good news. I did not want to have to hunt down a good crank. I hate mixing and matching blocks and stuff like that, so that's a blessing right there that that's all good. Show you guys what I'm looking at here. This video is definitely going to be over the 15-minute maximum for uncertified YouTube accounts, but I'll have to maybe put it in 2 parts for you guys. So the journals all look really good. They're oily, but I can tell they're good. So nice, easy, reusable setup there. And here's the little tiny connecting rods. It's no wonder they break at like 250 wheel horsepower. They're like the size of the width of this freaking screwdriver. So my H-beams will take care of that weak spot. So now I'm gonna mic some of these journals and T-gauge the cylinders and see what we got. Make sure it's all good. And then I'll know what bearings I got. Mic'd out the rod journals and the cylinder bores. And there's my little numbers there. I'm gonna go convert those. Actually, I'm gonna mic the pistons and see what we got there and the rod big ends. Then I will convert it to millimeters, I guess, for everybody, but I will show you that, and then I'm gonna order my bearings and I'll give you an update on that too. So stay tuned, you guys. Like, subscribe, comment, and be ready for the next videos. I'm going to be pumping them right out. So thanks for watching, you guys. See you later.